All right. Blockbuster trade happening in the NBA today. Let's talk about it. And let me give you my opinion on the trade. Let's get into it. Felix Black here with another blog. We're talking today about the NBA. The Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers make a huge trade mid-season. But I got a different take on this trade than most are going to say. People are going to be amazed. Oh, man, why'd they do this? How'd they do this? Let's break it down by each team, okay? I'm not talking about the extra pieces. I'm talking about AD and Luka. We're not even talking about the Utah Jazz. It's good for both teams. Let me tell you why. The Mavericks are not a huge market. They're a decent market, right? Decent, but they're not huge. Everybody wants to anoint Luka as the next. He's good, y'all, but he's not as good as advertised. You can't deny that. Every year, they want to give Luka the MVP. They're trying to get Luka an MVP. He's standing in his own way. Obviously, reports have come out that the Mavericks are saying he comes into camp out of condition. The fact that he's always hurt is because he's not conditioned. He's not in shape. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. He's not working hard. He's talented, but he's not working hard. This is not me saying this. These are the reports coming from the Mavericks, okay? He does not play any defense. He's a scoring machine, over 20 points a game, scoring machine, but he doesn't play any defense. As at last time I checked, defense wins championships. The Mavericks are ready to win right now. So they don't have time. I think they've given Luka enough time. If he was going to start to be the man and come in and set the example and be that leader, show the other guys how it's supposed to be done, he would have done it already. But obviously he hasn't. Right. So whatever we think about as viewers of Luka, obviously the Mavericks see something different for them to have traded him. He can score, but so can Kyrie. So can Anthony Davis. And so also on the defensive end, this ratchets up the defense with Anthony Davis in the middle. He doesn't want to play center. Now, I've heard the Mavericks said they want to move him to center like late in games. I don't know how that's going to work out, because the dude seems dead set on not playing center. He wants to play power forward. Okay. But we can't deny his defensive prowess. Like, he's good on the defensive end. So if we have scores, AD, Kyrie, and we have defense, AD, and then the center with Goffett, got it. They're good to go. I mean, I get it. They made the Western Conference Finals last year, but it wasn't even close. They weren't going to beat the Celtics. And I don't even understand how they beat the Timberwolves last year. So he's all offense. He's talented, but he's not a cornerstone for a team like the Mavericks who are ready to win now. Now I'm going to be a hypocrite on what I just said here in a second. This trade for me was more about the Lakers. Okay. One thing I can't deny, and no one can deny, is Luka is a star. Like I just said, they're trying to anoint him the next big thing. This is what LA does, and this is what LA should have been doing for a long time. Trading to get stars, right? Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem. They've traded for big stars in the past. Like, they need the big star, right? They've signed free agents. Shaquille, they got him out there. They've made the splash with the free agent signings and with trades before. Now, they haven't really been doing that lately. And let's be honest. They won the championship in 2020 in the bubble, right? But they've been mediocre ever since then. They've been putting together like little, role players for the team, but they haven't been able to land stars. Every summer, Kawhi was supposed to go there. KD was supposed to go there. Clay was supposed to go there. And they're unable to land these stars, right? I think with Luka being the cornerstone of them going forward, they're able to land more stars that want to play alongside him. They are betting, or they are hoping, that Luka wants to be a star, wants to act like one, wants to lead like one. And so he's young, 25 years old, 26 years old, somewhere in there. So he'll have time going forward to change. He's already rubbed the Mavs the wrong way, so he's out the fucking door, right? They don't want him anymore, obviously. LeBron and AD just weren't working. And I know everybody loves LeBron. He's a great player. He's cool. He's one of the best of all time. But it's time for them to move on from him. I said long time ago, I have a blog about it, it should be AD's team. It should have been AD's team when he got there, right? I get it. LeBron is better than AD, but you can form your offense around him. He was younger. He is. He's able, I think, to carry that. He did it in New Orleans, right? I think LeBron should have deferred to him more, and that would have saved LeBron for the postseason and later into the year. But at the end of the day, they weren't able to get any bona fide stars. And the moves that LeBron wanted to make, Russell Westbrook, didn't pan out. And him drafting his son is not for the Lakers to win a championship. That's for LeBron's legacy. Let's not get that twisted. And if you think anything other than that, you're just, I don't know. You don't see the writing on the wall. Should have been AD's team long time ago. And this is the Lakers' way of saying, we now have a new star that's going to be here, because LeBron says 1 or 2 more years. But at the end of the day, they need a young budding star. LeBron is a star, but he's on his way out, right? And they have to have a contingency plan for the star in LA. LA needs at least one person that they can build around. They're not going to win a championship, and I don't think that was the move. I don't think that they're doing that to win a championship. I'm thinking that this is the cornerstone, Luka, going forward. They're no longer looking at LeBron as the cornerstone moving forward, because you can see that people don't want to necessarily join LeBron in LA. They don't. But I think people will want to join Luka in LA, and LA is supposed to be about showtime. You're supposed to have 2 to 3 big stars on the team, 2 mega stars or 3 stars on the team. And they're just supposed to be showtime every day that they're playing in the crypto arena. So that's what this move was for me. They've done this before, and I'm glad to see the Lakers taking it back and making a big splash in free agency. Well, not free agency, in the trade market. They may not be done. They still have a first round pick. The reports are saying they didn't consult with LeBron. They didn't consult with AD. That means they're taking back ownership of their team. And we all know LeBron is the GM, was the GM making those moves. So everyone's like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. What's happening? I just told you, right? That is what's happening. This is the business of basketball. Something to get the attention back on basketball. Something to make the biggest market in basketball, LA, viable again. Because I get it, LeBron is there, but we kind of have seen that. We already know what we're gonna get with him and AD and Austin Rivers. So there is no tune in prime time like TV. And I think Luka can bring that. So I was surprised by the trade. I'm not gonna lie. But I understand the trade 100%. And if you really break it down and take off your biasness, you'll see it too. So yeah, man, Blockbuster trade. I want to see the Lakers play now. I want to see Dallas play now. I definitely do. And so we'll get to see them play 2 more times, February 25th and April 9th here in the league. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully these guys get healthy. Get healthy. Luka hasn't played since Christmas Day because of a calf. And then AD just got injured the other day. So hopefully they get back on the court and they're able to play. And Luka can learn from LeBron and how to prepare, how to be a star, how to take the mantle, right? That is the hope that LA has for the pairing. How they're going to work on the court, again, defer to Luka. Let Luka do his thing. We all know Luka's a ball hog. We all know Luka doesn't play defense. he can score, man. I can score. So defer whatever you have to do. You kind of save LeBron for as long as you can, but they're not going to win a title. So that's what this move was about, right? A new star in LA, championship aspirations right now in Dallas. I'm Felix Black. Thank y'all for supporting another blog.